Welcome to this introductory video on how a business like yours can make sure they own their employees' copyright and any other works created for them. In this video, I will cover the different categories of works that are covered by copyright, how a company can own the copyright of works created by their employees and independent contractors that create works for them, and finally how a company can ensure safety and reduce liability when taking ownerships of copyright. First, we must introduce and differentiate between all the different types of works that are covered by copyright. The four main and most important categories of works are literary, dramatic, musical, and artistic works. Each category is protected for a different period of time. A compilation is when one creation involves more than one type of works. In the context of what your business might face, for example, a manual for a product would most likely involve both literary and artistic works. Any writing within the manual would be considered literary works. However, any drawings used within the manual would fall under the category of artistic works. This video in itself contains two different types of copyright works. What you can see on the screen before you and the sounds you hear are two different types of copyright works. When discussing who owns the copyright, a good thing to look at is Section 21 of the Copyright Act of 1994. First, we must briefly distinguish the difference between a contractor and an employee. An employee is someone that provides a continuous service to your company in exchange for a reward, usually money, and will have an employment agreement rather than a one-off contract for specific work. Section 21, subsection 2 of the Copyright Act states, where an employee makes, in the course of his or her employment, a literary, dramatic, musical, or artistic work, that person's employer is the first owner of any copyright in the work. This means as long as your employee makes the works in the general course of their employment, then the company owns the copyright. For a contractor, if the company has specifically commissioned said contractor for a specific work, then the company would also own the copyright to that work. However, if the work was not specially made just for your company, and the company didn't ensure that they commissioned the contractor for the works, then the contractor would own the copyrights to these works. To ensure that you obtain ownership of any and all copyright works an independent contractor makes for the company, you must ensure that there is a written and signed agreement that states that the company is the owner of any and all copyright works created by the contractor during the process of this work. Finally, even though the Copyright Act might say that the company is legally the owner of the copyright, it is still crucial to make sure that this is put in writing. If the company has signed an agreement between themselves and the creator of the works, stating that the company is the owner of the copyright, then this leaves the company far less liable to actions against them regarding copyright infringement. Disgruntled employees or contractors may be able to argue that the copyright wasn't created during the course of their work, and so proof in writing that the company is the owner of the copyright will ensure that this doesn't happen. Thank you for watching this introductory video on how a business like yours can make sure they own their employees' copyright and any other works created for them. I hope it has answered your questions and has helped you ensure you own your copyrights.